Welcome to the online classroom of Chanakya Academy. How are you all? I hope you all are fine, staying healthy and fit at home. Right? Let us move ahead with our today's session. The subject is Organization of Commerce, and we are studying chapter number 4, that is Organizing. Children, till now we have learnt the meaning of organizing, the types of organizational structures, that is linear structure, functional, formal and informal, and matrix organization. Right? इतना हम लोग already पढ़ चुके. Today we will move ahead with the new topic, that is decentralization. Do you know the meaning of decentralization? Let us first split the words. Decentralization. Yes, you understood the word correctly. Centralization means when something, or you can say when everything remains at the center, right? Or say all the powers, authority, responsibility lies with one common person or one common position or post. Then decentralization is exactly dividing or delegating the authorities and responsibility. It is known as decentralization, right? We have seen many business units where the authority is centralized only at top level. That means almost all the decisions are taken by top level, or the reporting is done by top level. That means communication channel lies from bottom level to top level for every single thing. Whereas in some business organization, decision making is done by at all the levels, and the certain kinds of decision only are taken as per the requirement of the work needed. फॉर एग्ज़ाम्पल अगर हम किसी कंपनी का एग्जाम्पल लेते हैं, राइट, तो इट इज़ पॉसिबल दैट इफ द कंपनी इज़ स्मॉल, से वर्किंग विद सम 50 और 100 एम्प्लॉयज़, राइट, इन सच सिचुएशंस अगर 5,000 10,000 का भी एक प्रोडक्ट परचेज करना हो तो द परमिशन इज़ टू बी टेकन बाय होम, टॉप लेवल. रीज़न, एक छोटा सा ऑर्गेनाइजेशन है जिसमें टॉप लेवल डायरेक्टली मैनेज कर रही है. But if say organization is very big, having some 5,000 4,000 or 10,000 employees, right, in such situation even for the purchase of 5,000 rupees it is not needed to take permission from the top level CEO or director. हर एक डिपार्टमेंट को उनकी फ्रीडम मिलती है. फाइनेंशियल बजट दिया होता है दैट अप टू say for example up to the expense of 1 lakh they can directly get it sanctioned without having permission from the top level, right? तो वो जो एक्टिविटी थी ना कि हर एक लेवल पे डिसीशंस की परमिशन मिली हो, दिस इज अ काइंड ऑफ कंसेप्ट दैट इज नोन एज डिसेंट्रलाइजेशन, राइट? So the delegation of power from upper to lower level in orderly manner, it is known as decentralization of authority or decentralization of power. Now why this decentralization is important? It is important from the viewpoint of authority and responsibility. With this what will happen, जो top level management है उसका workload reduce हो जाएगा, because every time it is not needed to approach the top level to take the permissions, right? You can even take the example of say taking the leaves, right? कोई भी एम्प्लॉय को अगर लीव लेनी है तो it is fine to, or it is the authorities are given to their heads टू सैंक्शन द लीव्स. हर बार लीव्स लेने के लिए टॉप लेवल मैनेजमेंट या डायरेक्टर्स को अप्रोच करने की ज़रूरत नहीं है. बट हाँ, इफ़ एनी लीव्स आर इन केस ऑफ से 1 month or 2 months फॉर any medical purpose or any other emergencies, then in such cases it may be required that they have to take the permission from top level मैनेजमेंट। समझ में आया बेटा व्हाट इज द डिफरेंस बिटवीन सेंट्रलाइजेशन एंड डिसेंट्रलाइजेशन? सेंट्रलाइजेशन मीन्स फॉर एनी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन और एक्टिविटी एक जो टॉप लेवल पे पर्सन या मैनेजमेंट होता है, दे आर हैविंग ऑल द अथॉरिटीज, and for every single activity or task we have to take permission from them, or reporting is to be done by them, instruction is passed by them. Whereas decentralization means few of the powers remains with the central authority and rest of the work is divided among the lower levels. इसका सबसे अच्छा एग्जाम्पल अगर आपको समझना है, दैट इज गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया, वेयर इन we are having one government at the center who takes decisions for the entire country or entire economy, whereas we are also having the state governments जो क्या करती है, state wise decisions लेती है. That for Gujarat if anything is required, any activity, any decision, any financial budget or anything is required, it is taken by Gujarat government, right? It is also possible that Gujarat government related कुछ activities या decisions are that powers are held by central government. So समझ में आया how decentralization work? The concept of decentralization, for easily understanding, you can compare it to central level, that is the central government, and different levels of management, middle or bottom level, and various department. You can compare it with the state governments. Now we are having one definition that is given by Henry Fayol. He says that to assign powers to the superiors to enable the distribution of work and to include in decision making process is called decentralization. In organization we always find skilled employees, strong employees, right, who are good with decision making, good skilled powers. तो उनको authorities assign करना to distribute the work of the top level management and to include them in the decision making process is known as decentralization. Now what happens in this way? The allotment yani division of decision making authority to the pair of people who need to take decision is called decentralization of power. It does not mean that all the powers are given by upper level administrator to the lower, but most of the powers are given, and it is known as decentralization of power. Right? Let us have the look at the importance of decentralization. For the success of management depends on the proper distribution of authority, responsibilities, powers, right? अब सेंट्रलाइजेशन होगा तो क्या होगा? द हिरार्की, नॉन साइंटिफिकली टेकन डिसीजंस, नॉन कॉपरेशन, lack of specialization and more workload can be. Yes, let us have the look at the importance of this decentralization. Now in what happens in centralization of power? Hierarchy, non-scientifically taken decisions, non-cooperation, lack of specialization and more workload on top level management can be seen. And to overcome all these difficulties of the top level, the best idea is to decentralize the entire system, right? So what are the importance? First one is quick decisions. Now in the decentralization, the person who has to take the decision in that work or activities involved completely and has the power to take the decision, and hence the decisions are taken quickly and effectively. हम लोग ने जो दोनों एग्जाम्पल सेट किए थे, वन वॉज रिगार्डिंग सैंक्शनिंग द बजट. अगर कुछ स्मॉलर अमाउंट का ही कोई परचेज है, राइट, तो परचेज मैनेजर इज गिवन द अथॉरिटी टू सैंक्शन दैट बजट. उसके लिए उसको जनरल मैनेजर या बोर्ड ऑफ डायरेक्टर से अप्रूव करवाने की ज़रूरत नहीं है. सेम इज रिगार्डिंग द लीव्स ऑफ एम्प्लॉयज़. क्लियर? तो इसकी वजह से क्या है, डिसीजन जल्दी लिया just by looking at the amount or looking by the need for the leave. The decision can be taken promptly. Same way decentralization can also happen with many organizations where they are given their independent branch functioning. तो वहाँ पे भी decisions quickly लिए जा सकते हैं. Second one is less workload on top level management. As decentralization is there, all the authorities, powers are given to the lower level. That means upper level management is free from all such workloads and their workload reduces. Now the top level is the level where most of the policy matter related decisions are taken. Now with the help of the decentralization, the decision taking authority is given to middle level and hence the workload of the upper level is reduced. It increases the motivation. ये किसका motivation increase करेगा? It will increase the motivation of subordinates or lower level of management. How? Because they will also feel that they are the part of management and they will work more efficiently and with more dedication, right? And this is how their motivation level will increase. Now due to decentralization, employees have increased level of motivation as they have more faith and trust. They are given independence on middle or lower level, and when they see decisions becoming successful, confidence boosts. They also get experience on how to take such kind of decision in any situations of life. Clear? मोटिवेशन कैसे बढ़ा? बिकॉज टॉप लेवल का वर्कलोड रिड्यूस हुआ, उन्होंने बॉटम लेवल या लोअर लेवल के पर्सन को मैनेजमेंट में इंक्लूड कर दिया, राइट? मैनेजमेंट में इंक्लूड करना यानी कि टू गिव देम अथॉरिटीज एंड पावर्स टू टेक द डिसीजंस. बाय दिस वे the one who are having the authority feels motivated and responsible to do the work. Same way उसके जो subordinate employees होते हैं, they feel more connected toward the employees, toward the organization, and they will feel better, more confident to present their ideas to their superior authorities. So it increases motivation level at all the other levels. Increase in the management abilities. Now in decentralization, the middle and lower level employees take decision as per their powers and they are given independence for the same, and that is the reason they become the efficient leaders and a good manager. They develop the skill for teamwork, they develop the skill for administration work, they even learn how to control and coordinate their employees or subordinates, and hence the employees take decisions in different circumstances, and that is what they increase their abilities. Effective control. The managers of all the levels have enough power, and so they can exercise control on the levels in which employees commits mistakes. They can take the disciplinary action which becomes easy for them, and an effective control can be maintained, right? Because जो भी decision making authority है या decision power authority है, they are all time with the employees. With this, effective control can be obtained. Harmony is created. Now due to decentralization, at all the level of employees are included in decision making process. They are also given the due importance. All the levels of officers and employees, this is the decision makers and followers. They discuss the things, discuss about the policies and objectives, and then they take the proper decisions. In this way, one group comes in contact with other group and harmony is created among everyone. But then what is the limitations? The place where the organization is running on the very small scale and the business secrets are to be maintained with great vigilance, then decentralization cannot be adopted. अगर कोई स्मॉल स्केल ऑर्गेनाइजेशन है या कोई ऐसा ऑर्गेनाइजेशन जहाँ पे इंफॉर्मेशन डेटा आर टू बी केप्ट सीक्रेट, then the policy of decentralization cannot be adopted. Now sometimes due to common policy not implemented, even it is difficult to maintain the coordination, and in such situation decentralization does not work successfully. Clear, children? I hope you are clear with today's topic, easiest and simplest one, decentralization. Tomorrow we will move ahead with the last topic of this chapter, delegation of authority, and we will also complete with elements included in the delegation of authority. Till then, thank you.